If you get on a job and you don't have a 6, which is going to be an end, you can always use a 5. Basically what you're going to have, these are the exact same fittings, except you have this extra piece right here. So if you look at them, they're exact same fittings. See?
-1 pull.
It's just, you have that on the end. So when this is set up, it's going to be like this, but this piece is just going to be hanging out the end. Same with the 3s and the 2s. This side one goes like that. It's the exact same as this one, except it just has this piece on the end. So we could use this one right here. Instead, it's just going to have this piece hanging out the end. So if you ever get caught in a situation, you can always use a 3 and a 5 in the place of a 2 or a 6. Okay, so if one person is setting up the tent by themselves, either way, no matter if it's one person or two person, you always want to start at your apex. So where your A-frame is going to be. Always want to start on the backbone of it. So our tent's going to go, our A-frame is going to go this way. So what you do is you build your backbone first. Okay, you get them in there, tighten them up. So this is where you want to make sure the direction that it's going is the direction you want it to go in. Right now it's kind of a little off center. So I'm going to bring this back. So now I'm going in a straight line. If it's going that way, then you're going to build everything that way. If it's going that way, you're building everything this way. This is where it decides which way it's going. So it's like connecting the dots. You always want to, you don't want to get ahead of yourself. You don't want to start doing this over here. You're getting ahead of yourself. So you always want to take what you're building and build onto it. So this is the where I ended. Take this one. Now I don't tighten it up yet because I want it to be loose. Now we tighten them all up, make sure they're all snug. And go to this one, tighten this one up. You always want to check when you're adding on, you want to check, make sure you're going in a straight line with your backbone here. You know why all of these are twisted all the way in? Didn't you guys just use them?
These ones?
Yeah.
Oh, someone else took them down.
Yeah, when we got there, they already had it pre-taken down. So
They must have closed them in thinking they'd fall out or something.
This makes the job harder.
Alright, see how this is not straight? Okay, so that's your backbone. That's what you always do first before you start doing sides or anything. If you had two people doing it, once the person starts doing the backbone, one person can start doing the side from the same end. But if one person does it, then you want to do your backbone first, then you start working on one side. So you start at one corner or the other. So you got 4 corners you can start at. You never start in the center and go out. So you want to work with him on that one, basically. The one that has the rope on it on the corner is always the one that goes parallel with the ground. So it goes like that. And then now there's this one.
Tighten them all the way in first.
Once you get these on there, you can go in and get them snug tight. All right, and that's your frame. So the idea, do your backbone first, then do your sides.